Good evening, chat. And this time I have remembered to turn my microphone on. It's always a good start. Um, we are back today on the Blackguard of Wonder. The Blackguard of Hope, some would say. And he has arrived in Tier 2. And he now has a big old dinosaur. Look at him. Wow. So much better than a horse. A lot more expensive than a horse, let me tell you, but a whole lot better than a horse. So yeah. He's a little bit better gear than he had before. He has the Greaves of Havoc. And Grim Braces of Havoc. So if I can get one final bit, I get +1 to Path of Loathing abilities. Which I think... I don't even know if there's a career person around here, is there? There's usually a career person. Is this the only place in the world without a career person? Really? Yeah, apparently there's no trainer in this entire camp. Well, that sucks. Ooh, a red cold one. He looks pretty cool. I'd prefer to have that one rather than this throw cover over the top of this one. It's probably got a name. But this is the other problem we face with Tier 2, as so I've noticed so far. Everywhere you want to go seems to be locked. And I've no idea if that's just a thing and it's never open, but yeah. Like, here's locked. The Elf Zone's locked. Dwarf and Greenskin Zone is probably going to be locked. It's locked. So, it's kind of like... you can't really do anything. Which is very annoying. Because I kind of want to fight people. And I'm too low level really to go anywhere else. So yeah. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the Shadowlands. Gonna see if we can find something. I think I'd done this PQ the other night, was it? Yeah, because I'd ran out the back of the camp to do it. Now, they're telling me to go north. So I'm going to head up here to Ralkuth's Return and see if we can find anything up there. I wonder, can I do any talisman making while we're on the way? That's all too high. Yeah, I don't have a magical essence is the problem. I've certainly put a downer in things not to have a magical essence. Wait. Was this not... I was just here, wasn't I? Oh. There's an easy public quest over here. I wonder if it's quick. I hope it's quick. If it's quick, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'm going to keep going north. That was probably a mistake, but we'll see how it goes. I'm being attacked by a bat. Also at the point now where I have 2 tactics. Practically unstoppable. At least that's what I tell myself. As we've all seen, I get stopped pretty frequently. I'm being chased by a wolf. Everything just wants to knock me down. So unfair. Didn't mean to press that. Again, it's the downside of being a clicker. You tend to click things that you don't want to click. But I'm never ever going to change. Oh. Sidewards walking wolf. Is this the public quest? It is the feel of a public quest. Yeah, that's a lot. We'll give it a go. So they're not really doing any damage to me, which bodes well for my chances to just round them up and batter them all. Let's try that. Come with me. Come with me, come with me. I may have made a mistake there, because they're all boo people. This is going well already. Can I hit them both? I can! Look at that. Apparently I'm to kill these guys as well. Guessing it's to silence them for failure. Seems very dark elfish. There, I'm making their bodies disappear as well. No one will ever know. There we go. This might work out slightly better for me. Huzzah! Forever waiting for health regen. Just spin round on the spot. Look at the fancy armor. Looks pretty cool. This is probably the least efficient way in the world to actually farm these guys, but yeah. Got some Regal Blue dye in this guy, and some Slaanesh Pink dye. The hilarious thing about Slaanesh Pink is it's seen as like a really rare dye, and yet if you go to try and sell it, you get 1 copper for it. Which I think is just hilarious, because I would imagine that was probably its sell price back in the original game. Okay, so we're about halfway through, so not too bad. Oh. Swing. So, in case you're wondering, I have a tactic slotted that basically says whenever you critically hit, you gain 10 hatred. Now, you also build hatred when you get hit, and you build hatred when you hit something. So the hope is when you're farming, if you're spamming this, the likelihood is it's going to generate enough hatred that it uses, so you can farm things a bit quicker. That's the plan, at least. Doesn't always work out that way, mind you, but sure. It does the job, though. It was nice of him to sort of cheer me on, strike true. Thank you. I did. Anything good yet? Staff. Another top for a squig herder. Is that the same thing? It is. I'm getting duplicates of when we started. I think the spawn rates being higher are actually helping me here, because I can basically just bounce back and forth between these two groups. Ideally, if I had 2 groups like this, it would be fantastic. Okay. So I need another 7 warriors and 1 survivor. Do we have anywhere where we've got warriors in a wee clump? Oh, there's a good one. Can I hit all of them? I can. Excellent. Huzzah! So, just 4 guys now. These 2 and those 2, probably? Yeah, let's try that. Well, these 2 anyway. Is that it? I thought it was calling that a regulation carrot. I'm guessing it was just one of those other regulation items, and I misread it. I was going to say, what's a regulation carrot? So this should at least be the step 1 of this done. I'm kind of hoping step 2 is just going to be something really simple, like here's a bunch of random named mobs, kill a load of them. Dawnbreak Stalkers. 12. Seems to just be the same kind of guy, right? Just over halfway done now. This is just going to be a champion guy, I think, at the end. And last one.
While your blood-stained hands are filled with salvaged goods.
Yes, I probably can. I mean, she's doing about as well as most of the Shadow Warriors we fought last night. I hope I came first. I think I came first. So, I'm going to go for the war tokens. And that went pretty quick. They could be useful. That won't be. That could be useful. That's probably going to get replaced anyway. So, 31 war tokens now. Let's have a look at our armory. So, I want to say this is like 70 something to buy. So probably need to do this another 1 or 2 times. And then I'll have that armor set. And I'll probably level up. Probably should run over to the far side because that's where the better spawn point was. Did I get anything else there? Gorge it for the Disciple of Cain. We'll save that for Wing Kong in case he needs it. Regulation. That's all just stuff to sell, more stuff to sell. Yeah, nothing exciting as yet. Any other public quests up here? One there. One there. We'll do this one once more and then we'll go and try one of the other ones. This one at least was relatively quick and simple. Not too many dramas. I wasn't getting worried at all. Anything from any of them? Nope. I wonder can I get all of them together? No, but I can get these two. Ah, I can get all of them. Even better. Ooh, rank 18. Still nothing fancy. It's very sad. If anything, I wish your health would regenerate a bit quicker. Like if spawn rates are this high, like ideally it would be nice just to have the health regen in line with that, but probably make it too overpowered for the PvE side of things. Ooh, can I jump on from here? Maybe I've used the power of the dinosaur. Nope. Aha! Yeah, I could do it. I have looted 1,000 items. It's impressive. Where does he put it all? Just more of those regulation things. Oh, wrong button. What's my new ability? Crushing Anger. Oh, that's the interrupt. Okay. That's quite useful, actually. Put that in there. And I'll move that down there. Nearly back through them all again. It's going quite quickly down here. Didn't bring over the other guy this time. There we go. Four to go. Do these boys again. Yeah, it's close enough. If there's anybody watching it and they actually play Return of Reckoning, is Tier 2 ever open? Because every time I've logged in on this character, it's always closed. And I don't know whether it's just my timing is terrible or whether it's always closed, but I've never once seen it open on any of the characters I've walked through a Tier 2 zone. And it's really weird, because Tier 1's open all the time. Oh, that was a cloak. Well, that's actually better than my current one. Oh, that's even better again. Went from getting no drops to getting something that's actually pretty good. There we go. Now I got a blue cloak. Didn't even know I got it. This is legitimately Warhammer Online. I am a Dark Elf Blackguard tank. Look at how mean and angry I look. Because that's all what Dark Elves are, they're just mean and angry. It's a free download as well. Doesn't cost you a penny. It's basically old school WoW with PvP that works. Yep, they've really captured the essence of Warhammer with a lot of the stuff. Like, even like the ship and world design looks like it's straight out of an army book. So, it's like it's a fan upheld version of it. It's called returnofreckoning.com. If you go there, you can download the game files and the instructions of how to get it all up and running. It's very straightforward. And there's a Discord server and forums and everything. And to be honest, there seems to be a decent amount of people playing it. Like Tier 1 RVR, the last few nights we've had about, I don't know, about 10 to 20 people per side participating. And the end game is, by all accounts, people just pushing cities all the time. So there's like a wee thing down here. It's how the campaign's going. So people are just fighting and killing each other in the open world zones. So yeah, if you want your classic MMO fix, why pay for WoW when you can play this for free?
Thieves, betrayers. Can you wield your weapons while your blood-stained hands are filled with salvaged goods?
And I'm just an altaholic, so if you do pick it up, whisper me in game and we can run around and kill things. Unless you want to be one of those dodgy order people, in which case Crazy Dave was on last night. He's playing a dwarf engineer, I think, on the order side, so you could even end up with me versus you guys, as I ended up killing him last night and didn't realize. Order all the way. Yeah. I had a feeling you'd be one of those guys. I get the sneaky suspicion that they reduced the rewards that were going to come out of that just because I've done it twice in a row. Yeah. There was a purple bag last time for first. This time it was a green bag. So we're going to head north and check out these other ones, I think. There is Tomb Kings. There's a place called Land of the Dead. So if you go there, you get to go to the Necropolis of Xandri, and you can fight Tomb Kings for days and get some fancy gear and do some open world PvP. But that's level 40 doodah, so I don't know how quickly you'd be able to do it, but you'd be able to do it. And I think the guys on the forums had said that they had found the art assets for a vampire expansion that they were going to do before the game shut down. And I think they used it last year for like Halloween. So there certainly seems to be a lot of stuff added. I know they've reworked a bunch of the classes as well. So the Chosen that we were playing yesterday, how his auras work, which was one of his main faction abilities, that's all changed. So there's lots and lots of stuff that's different from what the live game was, and for the better in a lot of cases. Hello, I'd like to kill you for your tablet. Shocking. They don't want me to have it. I'm gonna take it anyway. Ha! These guys are all quite low level as well, so... Although I think I just got a blue thing off him. Enchanted blue dye. Okay. Oh, there's another tablet. Ah! Being attacked by sticks. I've got that one. Got that one. Is there any others around here? There's one. Is the game smart enough to know that I'm the other side of the wall? Come up. Yeah, I could have probably ran round and got it in the length of time it's finding an angle to see it. Haha! Laziness for the win. Any there? There's one. 3 more somewhere, apparently. There's one. Oh, maybe they just respawn. They do. They just respawn. Cool. Makes life somewhat easier. Aha! Made you disappear. 10 swordsmen. Can I hoover these guys up? Hopefully. Swordsman, swordsman, swordsman. There's one. Any more? There's one. And if anybody's wondering, the Mighty Kai is actually a streamer himself. And you may have seen him. He's on my, I think it's advertised streams, something like that. So if I'm not streaming, feel free to go and watch him. Obviously, don't go and watch him if I am streaming, because it's just not going to be as fun. Because he doesn't even play Warhammer Online. Like, what kind of weirdo doesn't play Warhammer Online? Jesus. That can't be the only guys, right? There's more. I feel like there's more somewhere, and I'm being pranked. There's one. There's one. Oh, I see. They're over here as well. Okay. Come to me, little guards. Is he seriously taking the longest route round to get to me? He is. He's literally taking the longest route round to get to me. Oh no, he's just having pathing trouble. He doesn't know whether he wants to climb a wall or just walk to me. If he comes over when I've killed all of these guys, I'm going to be pissed. Nothing's ever easy. There you go. See, if you just came through this door, you would have got me. Yep. Knows how to do it now. After all his friends have died. What a terrible swordsman. No more there. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that'll be enough. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. Swipey, swipey. It'd be interesting to see how well the Chosen could do this. Because I think I read on the wiki that the Chosen now has an aura that regenerates health, which if true would be pretty powerful. Oh, that's a hero. That's going to be an interesting challenge. Let's see if I can just get one at a time. Nope, I'll have to take them both. Oh, this is going to hurt. I think I'm going to die. Yeah, I'm losing too much health here. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to clear these guys. Yep. I don't think I even got close to killing one of them. That's unfortunate.
What brings you?
Is there a career guy here? I hope there's a career guy here, because I think I can get another tactic. There's not. Where have all the career guys gone? There's literally been one at every single camp.
Opportunities for you.
Go for that one.
What can I do for you?
Sell some of this stuff now. Oh, I'll send that to my Magus. Sell that as well. Oh, I can wear that now. Will it make a difference? Oh, help if I pick the right thing. Looks exactly the same. Okay. I was kind of hoping it would look slightly different, but okay. Right. Did I get anything else? Champions Challenge. Both you and your target are held tightly in place. Neither one of you can move. It's not really worth it. I'd rather have the damage. Alignment of Nigros. No. 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 I think that's the one I've got. And that's the other one I've got. Yep. So I've got nothing new that's going to be of any use. Okay. So that's annoying. That one can't be done. So let's try Gloom Ridge Copse. I love how it's called a Great Eagle, but it's a it's faking its death. Okay. Oh, it was lulling me into a false sense of security. Not such a great eagle now, are you? Right. I wonder, is this... Are these cold ones the public quest? Kind of feels like they're a public quest. They're not. It's these guys. So I'm just going around planting trees. Who knew the Dark Elves were so into, you know, replanting initiatives? Maybe they're death trees. It's the Warhammer universes of a car. 6, 7. There's one to do. Uh, 8, 9, 10. Four more. Ragers. There's one. Oh, these are these stupid things that heal themselves. I think there's like some of these somewhere in, I want to say it's Ostland, and they're the most annoying things in the world because they just constantly end up attacking you when you're trying to move through it first. And they're just a pain to get away from. And then if you sit and fight them, they just sit and heal themselves. You can scavenge them though, so that's a positive. Right, let's pull him and him. Is there any others nearby? Nope. Right. That's an elf. That's an elf. Must be back this way. Let's see if we can get a few of these guys going. It's farming time. Hey, there was 5 in a row. Any more lurking? There's 2. There's one over there. Can I get line of sight to this guy? Give him a whack with the old stick. Can I get close enough to get this guy as well? Just realised I was standing outside the PQ zone there. I didn't know whether it was going to count them or not. Right, one more, and then we're on to the final stage. The difference when you're fighting a champion and he's not backed up by a hero. You just melt through him. Right. There should be 2 others after I kill these 3. Right. Well, there's one. And there's the other one. Okay. Oh, it's over here. So I've got 45 crests at the minute. I only got 12 from that. That's unfortunate. It's kind of hoping for more. So I'm going to need at least another 20. Let's try this one up north. Let's see how it goes. Oh, someone wants to sell a lot of talismans. Did I get anything good out of that? Dark ivory dye. What is it with birds wanting to attack me? Load of belts, hat. Nothing exciting, unfortunately. See what's involved with this public quest. I'm gonna guess it's kill high elves. Gillian guards. the defenders count as guards, or is guards a specific thing? Let's see. It's 25 at the minute, and 26. Yeah, so these guys count. Cool. We'll do that then. Okay, guys, that's just an hour in. I'm just going to take a quick break here, go and get a drink, stretch out the legs. I stream every night, 7 to 9. I was slightly later tonight because I got roped into helping someone out with a computer problem, but I'll be back shortly. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to drop a follow on it, and I'll see you in a wee minute or two. Cheers. And that's me back again. Right, let's see how many of these guys we can take down at a time. Since they're only level 10, I'm going to say I hope a lot. They feed my hatred, which just fuels the killiness. Ooh, that was like 10? 9? And still nothing good. Oh, actually, I say that. Oh, it's for Chopper. I thought it said chosen. I was going to go, I could use that on my chosen. Let's see if I can grab these guys. And him. And him. And him. And him. And him. And him. And him as well. Shield. Spin attack. So this PQ turns out to be quite good for farming. Well, I say that. So far, it turns out to be okay for farming. Those are shining something or others. Let's grab him and him and these guys and those guys up there. And this guy, and this guy who just wanted to watch his friends run off after someone threw a dagger at them. Okay, 4 left to do. just lots of like white gear. It's really strange. Maybe just the drop rates are worse in tier 2. I don't know. So now we have to kill wardens. Which, thankfully, look to just be more of the same. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Shield. Spinny, spinny. This is going to be really annoying if the final boss is like a hero mob. And I can't defeat it. Which, in fairness, at the rate my luck's going at the minute, that's exactly what it's going to be. That's a shining spear person. I need wardens. That's a sword singer, that's a sword singer. That's a warden. And that's a warden. And that's a warden. I found all of the wardens. Like, how bad are these guys that they're just getting beat by one dark elf? Granted, I'm nearly twice their level, but still. It's me. More wardens and somebody called Shadow Song. She's a hero. Son of a bitch. Can I burn down the wardens and give myself a fighting chance? I don't think I've got enough health. Yeah, I'm just going to fall short, I think. Yeah. She got me. That's annoying. Where is that from here? I don't even know if I can get back there in 7 minutes. Does this guy get anything he wants to give me? Nothing that's going to help me, unfortunately.
Let us bargain.
No. Okay. Hopefully those guys don't respawn with her, because if they do, I don't think I'm getting through them. Let's see. I have to go all the way around as well. I can't even slip down there. What's the timer at? 6 minutes. They have respawned. But if I taunt her, will they come with her? One did. Yeah, I'm just not doing enough damage to her is the problem. Like, that's her only down to about half, and I'm already at like quarter health. I think if I had some sort of off heal, or there was another DPS, it would probably be possible, but that's really annoying. It's really annoying. Because it basically means the only one of these that I can do are the easy ones. Is there a flight guy here? Maybe go and try Troll Country. See what we can get there. Ideally, all I need is one that I can do, so I can just get the final parts for the what do you call them? Crests to get the gear. And then if I can do that, it's all groovy. So we're not going to be able to do that one. That one we can do. So we're going to go try Lursa's Blight. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say that's a Nurgle themed one. I think there's one of these where it's like the final boss is a great unclean one, but I don't think it's this one. I think that's maybe tier 3. Just remember being excited at the time when I first seen it because it was the same model as the big Forge World Great Unclean one. All the Warhammer games at that stage seemed to use Forge World models just because they looked better. Like I remember the Plague Marines in, I think it was Dawn of War 2 were the Forge World ones, and most of the demony sort of creatures in this were all the Forge World ones. I think it was just because at the time the Forge World sculpts for things were just so much better than the regular GW ones, so it was easier just to use them. A wee trail of Nurglings. So many Nurglings. You know, I think this could be the one with the Great Unclean one. It looks very familiar. Let's see how many of these guys I can take at once. I think that was just the right number. Just. So we're actually closing in about a third of the way through this already, so that's something at least. Let's try and get these guys and him. It's really annoying that you can't scavenge the nerdlings. It's probably a good thing in the grand scheme of things, because it would make scavenging just probably too powerful, but yeah. The only downside is because these are higher level, I'm having to wait longer and do less of them. It's interesting as well, I've just noticed whenever I spam an ability that costs hit, I don't actually regenerate AP. I only regenerate AP when I'm not using an ability. Now, it kind of makes sense because it would make the class a little bit too powerful, but at the same time it kind of feels wrong because you're not actually spending AP. The other thing I'm noticing here as well is we've been in these zones now for an hour and a half, and not one of them has opened up. Whereas in Tier 1, you'd probably had a zone lock and open by now. Which is leading me to think that maybe these zones only open once or twice a week. Which is going to be really annoying if true, because I really don't want to run scenarios solo. Because I get the sneaky suspicion all I'm going to come up against is going to be pre-mades. 2/3 through now. So at least we're making good progress. It's nice that there's little clumps of 3 of these guys as well. I think I could probably stretch to 4, but it would be a stretch. And all it takes is a couple of misses or a couple of good hits from them, and you're in trouble. Eight to go. 8 to go. Swear to God, if this is a hero at the end of this, I'm rage quitting. Where did I get any good influence rewards from here? This is another thing that I've noticed as well. There's a bunch of these just don't have any basic influence rewards. And I'm guessing it was just gear that they took out, because there used to be like really weird gear in the game where you have things like it would be sorceress gear with strength on it, or blackguard gear with intelligence, stats that have 0 use to the class. And it's the only thing I can think of. Either that or it's something that got taken out of the game and they didn't realise it was a reward or something like that, but really not sure. Now, I've just got a thing to say that I've killed 25 plague victims, and all these guys are plague victims. So, 3 of them were dead before I got here. So there's a chance, it's a very small chance, but with my luck, a chance, that I won't get first if I complete this. Okay, rot bearers. I think these are more of the same, are they? They look to be more of the same. Yeah, they're melee guys. For a brief moment there, I was quite worried that they were ranged ones. Just about did 4 there. Still nothing to write home about in terms of... Oh, there's another thing for the Magus. Nothing to write home about in terms of drops, which is kind of annoying. Doing alright in the money perspective because I'm back up to 10 gold. No, that's not very nice. Oh, maybe he's German. And he's just saying the. One more to go and then I get to see if I was right. And this is the one with the Great Unclean One. I really hope it is, just to see what it's like. But at the same point, I can't imagine a Great Unclean One being a champion. And I really don't want it to be a hero. Oh, it's not a Great Unclean One. Lursa the Blight Sage. Ah, she's only a champion. Happy days. Come to me, Lursa the Champion. Oh, rank 19. That's only a lesser loot bag again. 16 war tokens that time. 73. That might be enough. It's either 72 or 77. I can't remember which. Let's go up to the chapter place up here and see. I'm really hoping it's only 72. Maybe it's only certain PQs are working, because this was something I noticed the other day. You can't open the scoreboard. But there was one I did the other day on my chosen, and I could open the scoreboard. So, is it certain ones work and others don't, or are they just all bugged? I'm thinking they're just all bugged. But let's see. Where is there a merchant? Oh. I've just happened to come to the one place that doesn't have a merchant. Because of course I have. Go me! Is there a merchant down here? You're not the one who sells it. Is this the guy who sells them? What's the bit I'm looking for? Havoc. Havoc here. Nope, you just sell mounts. Here's a merchant. 70. Happy days. And with that, I have another armor set completed. Looks pretty good. Like the little bit of sort of purple tinge. Well, that might just be random light. But yeah. Happy days. What other stuff does he sell? Jewelry bits. They're a lot better than my current ones. That glaive's a lot better than my current one. That's about the same. That's worse. That's worse, that's worse. I like having the wounds. Look at that. $150 and 21. It's not a huge bump. Not for that amount of money anyway. Strength, toughness, toughness, toughness. That's really weird that there's 3 different toughness rings. Let's buy a strength and a toughness. Yeah. And yeah. And then sell all of that. Yeah, I think that's all I need from him. Okay. Gonna fly out here and see if any of the other zones are open. So this is the Empire Zone. It's locked. Elf Zone's locked. Dwarf Zone's locked. So yeah, that's annoying. Oh, I've got a quest to hand in over here. Why indeed, good sir. Why indeed. I'm not seeing a trainer here either, which is annoying. I wonder if I book a binding, take me to a trainer. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. No. That's annoying. No trainers literally anywhere. I'm going to go to the inevitable city because there's going to be a trainer there. I haven't seen this place in years. Ah, so the RVR quest repeats week on week.
Haven't you got fighting to do?
I see, I see. Is there a bright yellow chosen? Career trainers, I want to say, are over at this big obelisk thing. I think that's... Is that the entry level 40 dungeon down there? It's like a sewer? I guess like filled with nurgly things? Maybe it's in the 30s? I can't remember. Oh, no, trainers are inside.
What brings you? Always more to learn.
Mastery abilities. Oh, I have 2 points. So, I'm gonna buy that because I love that tactic. Oh, have I now got my knockback? Oh, no, it's a knockdown. Is that a knockback? Yeah. What level did I get that? That's the one I want. I want the knockback. I want to launch people into orbit. Now, do I want to go anguish and loathing or malice and loathing? Because I use all of these, but I equally use most of them. I'm gonna go for malice. So, let's see, can I slot in my new tactic and which one do I want to lose? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this for a different one, and then when I'm farming I'll use the other one. Should actually check to see, can I buy...
I can still teach you a
No. I wonder where this goes. Oh, it takes you inside. I think this is the Magus and the Sovereign set, isn't it? It is. I had this set of armor in my Magus. When I originally got it, it wasn't very good, and then they did a rework to it and it became slightly better. But it looks really cool. They really nailed the look of Magus armor in this game. It's very, very cool. Okay. Apparently have an influence reward here. Somehow.
speak and quickly. You have survived.
I'm guessing that's bugged, because that looks like something from the Elf Zone. Right. So, since we're not going to get any tier 2 RVR, let's jump on to one of the alts and get some done in tier 1 before we finish up. So, we'll jump in as the Chosen, because he was quite fun to play. And we'll stick with our original 3 auras. Oh! Excellent.
A chance to do good.
He has now got 99 war crests. Now, the funny thing I seen there was there's a group in this area being run by a guy called Karn. And this Chosen is called Skral, which the original name was 2 A's instead of AH. And it was based on a world eater in a book called something of the Abyss. It was about a massive world eater ship in the Horus Heresy, and there was a world eater fighting in it with a bunch of other loyalist guys to stop it, and his name was Skral. So it's weird that there's a group being led by a traitor world eater, and I'm running around as a loyalist world eater. Oh, the zone's locked. Well, I timed that one well, didn't I? Abandon that, because I won't be able to do it now. And I've got meal, which I'm going to guess is more war crests. I think this guy got his armor, didn't he? Braggart and Braggart. Yeah, he did. Yep, more war crests. 15 of them, apparently. He's coming down in war crests. He's all sorted for the next level. Dwarf and Greenskin we'll try. I don't know if we're going there or not, but we'll see. I've come to the wrong place. Like a fool. And I'm clicking on the wrong thing like a fool. I need to go there. And it's locked. So, High Elf, Dark Elf? Huzzah!
Perhaps we can aid each other. I have
And kill enemy players. And
I have a task for you.
scout everything. Mount up. Does he have any other abilities that I've maybe missed? Doesn't look to have. Yep, those are the only ones. So we'll jump through here. And we'll teleport over to Shard of Grief. See if we can find any orderlings to murder to death. Oh, there's a Magus with the amazing looking helmet. Well done him for finding the lair and doing it. I think it's the one in Ostland? Up to the north, in the Wee Islands. Now, do we go right or straight on? I think we go this way because order should be this way. Should be. If that one gets taken by order, I'm going to look very silly for going in the wrong direction. Oh, there's one. What is it? That's an Archmage. There is no point in me fighting an Archmage. But let's try it anyway. Can I catch? Can I catch? Come on, let me slow him down. There's not really much I can do here. And he buys, because of course he does. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's no Alduin. And this is the problem with Archmages. An Archmage and a Shaman can basically solo you unless you're another Archmage or Shaman. In which case it's just two people are standing there doing damage and healing for the rest of eternity. Russian Guild, if anybody wants to join it. It's kind of cool that you can actually like a guild in chat. What can I get for tier 1 here? A really big axe. Or a cloak. Apparently I don't have a cloak in this character. And I don't. I have no cloak. I really hope there's something other than that Archmage roaming around here. Although I'm guessing with this number of destruction in the zone, it's probably just that Archmage. Which is very disappointing. So I'm rank 12, renown rank 14 in this character, which is quite good going for a tank. He's only got a few levels left, and then he heads into tier 2. Which seems to be a bit of a graveyard in terms of open world RVR, although I have to say there's not that much happening in tier 1 tonight by the looks of things. I think we missed all the action. So I'm going to grab these supplies and make my way this way. And head back to our war camp. It's quite anticlimactic, really. I was kind of hoping for a bit of a fight. Oh, we've just captured this zone as well. So we've captured them all. I would love to say I contributed to that, but I didn't really do anything. So yeah, I think that's going to be our journey this evening, guys. Not quite as frantic in terms of the RVR that we've had over the last few days, but at least we got some public quest stuff done on the Blackguard. And hopefully that was fun enough. So we're going to be ending here shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for chatting away to me, the Mighty Kai. And if you are new here and you want to see more Warhammer Online, please give me a follow. Really helps. And yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Hopefully we'll have something else to go on. But until then, I bid you all adieu and enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers now. Bye.